My name is Maggie Rodriguez, and I will be critiquing this untitled piece by Natalie Rowley. The photograph depicts a yellow and blue church building in the middle of a field with its doors open. The structure is small, approximately 6 inches in its largest dimension. A blue cross adorns the front of the building, which extends into a bell tower with a white jingle bell visible within. Another view of the artwork displays stained glass windows on the side of the building. The structure appears to be made of cut and folded cardstock and textured paper in their original colors of yellow and blue, while the stained glass appears to be made from sheets of acetate or mylar that have been colored with markers. Along with the texture inherent to the paper, additional texture has been achieved by cutting out small, irregular shapes of the paper and pasting them to the surface of the building to represent stonework, and flaps of cardstock have been cut with notches to represent shingles. The use of scale in this piece and the bright colors create a sense of whimsy. The symbol of the cross on the front of the building and the bell imply that this is a church of the Christian tradition. The translucence of the stained glass windows and the open doors spark curiosity, almost as if we could peek through to see tiny worshipers inside. By placing and photographing the structure in an open field with blades of grass and other plants and a mountain range all visible in the photograph, the small scale of the building is emphasized. This gives it the feeling of being a humble countryside house of worship, diminutive in comparison to the grandeur of mountains and sky, reflecting the relative smallness of the people who worship an all-powerful God. It brings to mind the E. Cummings poem, I Am a Little Church, No Great Cathedral, in particular the last 2 stanzas, which say, I am a little church, far from the frantic world with its rapture and anguish, at peace with nature. I do not worry if longer nights grow longest. I am not sorry when silence becomes singing. Winter by spring, I lift my diminutive spire to merciful Him whose only now is forever, standing erect in the deathless truth of His presence, welcoming humbly His light and proudly His darkness. This piece is well crafted with great attention to detail. A lovely work of art in itself, the thoughtful treatment of the finished piece through the staging and photography add to the piece's success, evoking reflections on humankind's relationship with nature and with the divine.